3-3-3 method. What's the 3-3-3 method? Let's get into that. I think you're going to love this. Oliver Burkeman has a newsletter. He wrote a book called The 4,000 Weeks, and he has a newsletter called The Imperfectionist. He shared his 3-3-3 method, and this is for you to have an amazing productive day. So how do you define a productive day? And that's something that you need to define, because you'll never feel like you're doing enough unless you define it. Can I say that again? You'll never feel like you're doing enough until you define what a productive day is. We always are in this fog of obscurity. So if you do not know what's productive, you're going to guilt, fear, ego's going to swoop in there and be like, well, today I could have done this and I should have done this. And, why didn't I do this? And you're not even see all the amazing things you did do. So let's look at this 3-3-3. So the first 3 is to spend 3 hours of deep work on your most important project. 3 to 4 hours of focus work is your cognitive limit. That's it. You're not going to get any more than that for most people. Some people can go longer than that. Some people shorter than that. For me, 3 hours is an absolute max. If I'm doing a lot of like super macro marketing, thinking, copywriting, doing funnels, I've got 3 hours in me pretty good. And then the rest I can just kind of do piddly stuff or mess around inside of it. Like maybe, do the stuff I don't want to do inside the funnel that doesn't require, that deep work, something that's super heavy duty that you've got to be ultra creative with. For me, that's what deep work is for me. And you want to do this during your highest state of energy. So you need to find the time when you have the most energy, whether it's early in the morning, whether it's late morning, whether it's late in the evening when everybody's in bed. When is your highest state of energy? This is going to be flow. And you need to block off those 3 hours. This is the 3-2-3 method. I love this. You need to block off those 3 hours for this flow time, for this deep work time. And you define a specific goal. You block out all the distractions and you work for those 3 hours and go heavy duty. Now, the second 3 is to execute on shorter tasks. These are urgent to-dos. These are like sticky note items you may be avoiding, managing, delegating, providing feedback, coaching, calls, meetings, smaller work tasks that, maybe like they're tasks that you really haven't been wanting to do. So the next 3 hours, you're going to work on these. And you can schedule this. You can get this and be really productive and schedule this in your calendar. It's not going to be perfect. You got to give yourself some flexibility, but you can do that. And so these are the shorter tasks, those 3, the urgent to-dos. These are the sticky note items, and work on those for 3 hours. Set a timer on your phone. You can set an alarm to go off at 11 o'clock, and I'm going to work from 11 to 12, 12 to 1, and 1 to 2 on this. And then the alarm goes off, and okay, I'm done. Now, the third 3 is your maintenance activities. So this gives you 9 hours of solid work. These are items that make your life go smoothly. This is scheduled time for maintenance. Don't cram this in any of the other hours. This is 3 hours scheduled for maintenance activities. This is cleaning, laundry. This is self-improvement. This is journaling. This is exercising. Maybe you want to do this first thing in the morning when you wake up. So you're going to have your maintenance activities for 3 hours. If that's your best time for energy, you can work out and still be kind of a little bit tired in the evening. You can work out. If early in the morning's not for you, then work out then. Schedule your 3 hours for your best time for thinking, that flow time, that deep work. That's what you want to do. And it's and before, this is really good, guys. And I want you to try this. Before wrapping up your workday, plan your 3-3-3 for tomorrow. Plan it out. Write down your 3-3-3 in a visible place. Time block your calendar for those activities. And if you begin to do this, I guarantee you're going to be 10 times more productive than you normally are. And you're going to have ultra clarity. You're going to know I did my 3s and I did pretty good in each one. And this is what I got done. So I had a productive day. You need to cut yourself some slack whenever and be honest with yourself. Don't allow your ego to guilt you, because it will always want to keep you in check. It's always trying to control you. This is a great, great way to show yourself that you've been productive.
Thank you for joining us on the Albuquerque Business Podcast. And thanks to our sponsor, RigbyDigital.com. Make sure to subscribe and share. And go to abqpodcast.com. Get show notes, resources, and links to everything we talked about today to help you navigate your journey as an entrepreneur and business owner.